Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. We're going to be talking about 5 decks that need support to be competitive. Now, I know you guys are looking at aliens like aliens can never be competitive, but hold up. Have you seen the support that aliens have? Like, they're already in the right direction. They have a level 5 2600 attack synchro monster that places spell counters or A counters on the field by bouncing continuous, or I'm not even continuous, face up spell cards to your hand. Now, you guys are thinking, well, who really cares about bouncing face-up spell cards to the fan? I do. Swords of Revealing Light is not that bad when you can bounce it to your hand and continuously reuse it to stop your opponent's monster's attacks. Same goes with Vanity's Emptiness and a host of other face-up continuous cards. Hey, your opponent has a continuous card on the field? Thank you. I'll put it to your hand and I'll get a counter. Now, granted, this isn't the most amazing thing you want to do against Fire Fist, but that's called a check and balance of the deck. Whereas if you play a different deck that checks and balances you out, that means your deck should be good. Aliens have a lot of checks and balances. That means they should be good. They need support in the form of better monsters. They really only have 2, which is Alien Ammonite and Alien Warrior. Alien Kid is okay, but it's like, it's so dependent on the meta. Even then, when X-Seeds and stuff start coming out, Alien Kid might see a little more growth. But overall, this deck just needs good monsters, ways to put A counters on the board, ways to summon Golgar. They already have King of Pharaoh Unks. It's not much more they need to be a competitive type deck. Next, we're going to be talking about Cyber Dragons. Now, Cyber Dragons just received support, and they're already a decent deck, but I'm disappointed in the deck. Why? Because when you look back at structure decks, you used to be able to take 3 of them and make a really good deck. For example, the Machina structure deck. You took 3 of them, you made a YCS winning deck. Same thing with Agents. Dark Worlds, not that amazing, but hey, it won a YCS. Cyber Dragons, they look like a deck that'll never win a YCS, and it almost breaks my little heart. I think they need more monsters. They probably can use a couple more spells or traps. Like, it's just not really much there for them already. So bring out some more support, help them play a little better, and I already feel that they're a game-breaking deck. They just need a little more support. Next is going to be Archfiends. Now, Archfiends were first known as chess pieces that paid life points, and now they shifted to more of a, these cards rely on being destroyed to gain their effects. Also, if you take a close look at them, they all have the big monsters tend to have high levels, sometimes requiring 2 tributes. To suffice for that, they have 1 card, Falling Down. Now, I'm not saying Konami make more Falling Downs, because that's not good for Archfiends. That's not healthy for the game. What I'm saying is they do need more support in the form of a monster, maybe even spells and traps. Archfiends can definitely be a contender if they have the right support, because they have everything in alignment for them. Especially with with one of the strongest spell cards in the game that is not banned, Falling Down, being at 3. Next, I want to talk about a deck that needs 1 more card. That's it. Just 1 more card. I don't care what is it. Just 1 more good card to make this deck tier 1. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe if they even had a monster that says, I don't know, that has synergy with the deck. That says when it's summoned, you can destroy a card to draw a card. Oh my god, the deck's broken. If it's a level 4 Beast Warrior Fire, oh my god, this deck is now broken. That's nothing else to be said. Fire Kings would now be tier 1. And that's how far we are, or how close we are from making Fire Kings a tier 1 deck. Come on, Konami, 1 more support card. It's nothing else to be talking about right here. Next and last, we're going to be talking about, you're right, you saw it. You saw the 3 games with me destroying stuff. Mecha, Phantom, Beast. West Side, West Side. Okay, they're not from the West, but still. Mecha, Phantom, Beast deserve a lot and a lot of attention, but they often go overlooked and underused. Just because, well, Mecha Phantom Beast, Draco Sack seems to be the only good one. But when you look at Mecha Phantom Beast, I feel that they need another level 4 monster, kind of like, or if you can make a level 4 monster like Hamstrat, and then a way to search out these Mecha Phantom Beasts, the deck would be nothing less of amazing. Maybe if the spell card said, add 1 Mecha Phantom Beast from your deck to your hand and special summon 2 tokens, you can't, I don't know. You can't summon any other monsters other than Mecha Phantom Beast monsters. Perfect, right there. That would make the deck extremely good. That's all they would need. And then maybe Hamstrat becoming a level 4. I don't know. Konami errata Hamstrat to a level 4 because I'm salty. But still, 2 cards away from making this deck nothing less than amazing. This deck would be amazing. It would be good. It would be punishing. It's nothing else to say about it. Just if you really wanted to see how good this deck was, what we have now, watch the 3 games of me playing Mecha Phantom Beast. They were still pretty good, especially the last 2. They don't need that much more support. They really have a good thing going with them, with the token thing and the monsters and the altering levels. And you know what? Also, a level 13 Exceed would be nice. I'm just saying that because I'm biased. But thank you guys for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I want to hear you guys' 5 decks that are almost there to being competitive, but can use a little more support. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.